Hey guys, welcome back. I guess I want to try to talk about therapy today. An update. So, I mentioned last week that I didn't think I was going to go this week because I was worrying about the insurance. And I ended up going, but it didn't feel like like a failure. I guess. I thought like, well, if I go, it's going to be because I didn't assert myself, I guess, because we made the appointment last week, and I told myself, well, if I don't hear from the insurance, then I'm really not going to go because I can't afford it. So if I do end up going, it's going to be because I was just worried about telling the therapist that I didn't want to go, and like, but it didn't feel that way because I went to see my parents on Saturday, and I talked to them about the insurance, and they just made me feel better about, like, they're gonna pay, and if they don't, then, like, we'll help you, and I just felt better about it. I don't know why. Ooh, go, I need that heart. Wait, I think the heart is in back here, right? I don't remember. Oh, just the E-tank. Okay. So we talked a lot about the insurance. And I was just stressing out about everything this week. Talking to him like, well, next year I have to get off my parents' insurance because I'm 26. And then I'll have to, this new insurance, it doesn't look like he's covered. And then we're talking about looking for a new job, so what do I do? Like, should I wait till I find the new job? And he really helped me stop worrying about all that stuff. I guess he's trying to help me to just, like, take everything one step at a time instead of thinking about everything that could go wrong before anything does go wrong. And that's hard for me because, I don't know, this insurance and this money is like it is. Am I supposed to kill him before? Like, these problems are like a big deal. Oh, I got it. Okay. So, shouldn't I think about them a lot, and should I worry about, like, bad stuff that could happen? Because, like, if bad stuff happens, it could be really bad, and maybe if I think about it enough, I'll think of a solution. I guess the problem is, like, I'm just not that smart, so I can't think of a good solution. I have to just keep thinking and thinking. I think this guy is the spark. So maybe that's why the therapist is helping me, because he's like, he helped me just come up with a solution quick. And so it's like, okay, you have a solution now. Just do what you planned, and you don't have to think about it anymore. Just whenever you start thinking about it, just, like, stop yourself, because you already have a solution and you already have a plan. I guess maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit, like, about being stupid. Like, I'm not good at coming up with plans. Maybe I am, but I always just think, well, maybe there's a better plan. If I just keep thinking about it, I'll come up with, like, a perfect solution to all the problems. I guess that's it, really. And it does help to just talk to the person who is, like, at the center of the problem, which is like the therapist. I'm worried about everything I'll have to do if... Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, one more. Ah. Okay. I don't know, I guess I'm worried that, like, how am I going to deal with this with the therapist? Like, how am I going to talk to him about this? And so it's just, I don't know. Even though I didn't have a good plan going into the appointment to talk about, like, the insurance and everything, I just brought it up, and then we talked about it, and I guess just because he's so good at talking, we came up with a solution. I guess maybe that's part of it too, because other people aren't great at communicating, so they have to make up for my bad communication, like, twice as much. And they're not prepared to do that, but the therapist is, so whenever I talk to him, I'm not doing a good job, but he's making up for it because he knows his whole job is communicating and talking to people, and he knows how to do it. Even and make up for me being bad at it. Whew, I'm already tired. Maybe you should try to eat more chocolate. That kind of helped last week. I was thinking about maybe I try to drink caffeine before I do this. Doesn't really help. So I was thinking maybe I should just buy maybe I should buy Red Bull or something. Or 5 Hour Energy. Okay, I forget what this guy does. I have to start using my E-tanks. Ah. Didn't really do anything. Ah. I wonder if this is doing more damage. Boss isn't very interesting, but he's pretty easy, so I'll take easy over interesting. Yeah, I had a really good talk with my dad. I guess I don't want to mention specifics. I don't want to get like too personal about it. I don't mind getting personal, like, about myself, but I don't know, it's just weird to talk about somebody else, because I don't know. That makes sense, right? I should probably have to get the okay from my dad to mention personal stuff about him before I say anything. Wow, this guy is kind of annoying. So I'll just say that he talked about... So I better get something good here. Okay. I was able to talk to him about going to therapy. Before, it was really hard for me, I guess. I don't know why. They would ask me, like, how's therapy going? And they wanted me to talk about it. Like, and I would just be like, well, it's good. And, like, is it helping you? Yeah, it's helping me. And that was frustrating because I knew they wanted me to talk more. What did that do? And so I was finally able to talk to them. I guess part of it was... It was hard for me to talk about social anxiety specifically. I'm just still really embarrassed about that. But I was able to talk to them about anxiety specifically. So I said, I was finally able to talk about I was like, this guy's like an anxiety specialist, so he's focusing on like, what does it mean to be anxious, and like, how do you stop your thoughts? Like, what does anxiety actually mean? It means negative predictions of the future, which things that haven't happened yet. And it's kind of just like a feedback loop of stress. You keep thinking over and over again about the future, and I was able to talk to my parents about that, which was good. Next step is to talk about social anxiety. But I still kind of had to talk about that with my therapist, because he hasn't really focused on the social aspect of it yet. I keep feeling like, have I explained it good enough? Like, I mean, I still don't even know if I have social anxiety, and he hasn't really diagnosed me with anything. Which I think is a good idea. First of all, people get misdiagnosed all the time, so just because you're diagnosed with something doesn't mean that you actually have it, and also it's not good to get like hung up on diagnoses. He's just focusing on like specific things, like, okay, you're not happy at your job, so let's just try and figure out why. And you're not happy with like social situations, so let's just try to talk about that, and what do you want out of a social situation. So that's good, I think. What is this guy? Fire. I think it's fire. I can still hit him when he's camouflaged. Oh. 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 Ah. I'll use an E-tank if I have to. Oh. Eh. No, I'm not hurting him. It does seem like this isn't great. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. What's he weak against? Pretty sure it's not this. It's not the tornado. Oops. Did I get the E-tank off in time? How do I use it? Ah. Don't remember how to play. There we go. Still might die. I gotta focus on this guy. Doesn't seem like I'm doing anything. Ah. It's gonna be a close one. Oops. I think I'm dead. Ah, man. No, 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 no. Oh. So close. Just avoid it. Just avoid it. One more. Yes. That was close. I think that was like armor I got, because he wasn't hurting me as much as I expected. Okay. Hopefully today was a little bit better. Still feel like I'm not doing great. And now I'm remembering all the times I said that, so... I'm speeding through this game, though. That's good. I beat this guy, this guy. I think there's only 2 left. This one and this one. I've never actually beaten this game. Well, that's not true. I remember when I was a kid I beat it, but I used Game Shark. I just remember the last part being pretty hard. Anyway. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.